Hui, it's louisity again. So, for this video, I've been thinking, how can I express my love for both books and K-pop? So I thought this would be a great way, this idea that I came up with, would be a great way for me to show to you folks my love for books and K-pop. Well, technically, if you guys don't know, I am a carrot, kind of a low-key carrot, 17 fan, so hello there to fellow 17 fans, so hurrah to us! So I thought, if I were to speak with 17 members, what books will I recommend? So without further ado, let's start. Oh, by the way, this video is in no way sponsored. So this is in no particular order. The first person, or rather the first member that I'll be talking about is DK or Seokmin. So he's one of the lead vocalists or main vocalists of 17, and gosh, the pipes of this guy. Yes, it is, and I was blown away by that one cover I think that he sang. It was really beautiful. And when I think of DK, I see somebody who is kind of calm, gentle, and I don't know, and I think he has that desire to speak English. I don't know, to me, whenever they do these English 101 or English 10 of 17, so yeah, I thought of him being kind of relaxing. So the book that I recommended him, or if I'm going to speak to DK, and if he needs a book recommendation, I would go with The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Up next would be Hoshi or Sunyoung. So what I noticed about him is that he's kind of really lively and just jolly and just full of emotions, he could be really pissed or he could just be really perky, so if there's a book that I will be recommending this person who tends to be kind of extra at times and just really fun and all, I'm thinking about fantasy, really a cool world. And there is this book that I read that has a lot of events that are going on, so I'll be recommending Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. When I think about Woozy, oh yeah, I'm thinking about really lyrical because he's a lyricist, he's a songwriter, so I was thinking about, giving him a book that is poetic, okay? And since I'm not a fan of poetry collections, I wouldn't recommend him that, although he can give any kind of poetry collection out there, or you guys can recommend him any poetry collection out there. But since I don't read it, I'll be recommending him a book that is written in a poetry form, a novel in poetry form. So that is none other than Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. So June, yeah. Now, based on the videos that I watched, I know that he's really interested with reading comics in between rehearsals, practices, and what a way to recommend him. Something kind of light and has a little bit of comics in it. So I would be recommending him any of the books from the Diary of the Wimpy Kid series by Jeff Kinney. Now when I think of Mingyu based on his videos, he's kind of the ideal husband. He cooks, he would do a lot of things for, let's say, his fellow members, he would do their hair at times, so I feel he's a very loving husband. So what a book that I can recommend him? The Lover's Dictionary by David Levitin. Up next is another bookworm from 17, and that is none other than John Wonu And when I read about that he's also a bookworm, I was like, hurrah! Wadu, you rock! So I actually saw like one of his, I believe, V-Live videos. He read Me Before You. So I thought like, why can't I recommend him like a contemporary novel? And that is none other than, what you call this, Sunday's Activities by James Patterson and Gabrielle Charbonnet. So of course the next would be the leader of 17 as Coops. So being the leader, he seems responsible, and I feel like he would love to read something that's really deep, like issues, different situations in a country. So I'm going to be recommending him a classic, and that is none other than Smaller and Smaller Circles by F.H. Batacan. John Han is believed as like somebody who is quote-unquote the devious member of 17, so what a way to recommend him like a crime novel. So I decided to recommend him A Time to Kill by John Grisham. Dino from 17 is, I believe, a Michael Jackson fan, so I thought like giving him a little like performance, circus. So I'm going to be recommending him this one, Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. Seungkwan to me, based on the videos, is kind of like really emotional, tear-jerker. So I thought of like giving him like a tear-jerker, but not too tear-jerker novel. So I thought of like recommending him a Nicholas Sparks book, A Bend in the Road. So I hope Seungkwan you enjoyed it. Another bookworm from 17, and of course, like one of my favorite members of 17 would have to be my bro Joshua. And I saw in one of his videos that he was reading Dan Brown's, what was that again? The Da Vinci Code. So I decided to recommend him 11 Minutes by Paula Coelho. Another favorite of mine, of course, Vernon or Hansel from 17. And from the videos that I saw about him, he's kind of like a Harry Potter geek, so what a way to recommend him a book, of course! Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's, or Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Now with Ming Hao, what I noticed that he takes a lot of great photos. He takes like photos of his fellow 17 bros. So I was thinking of like something that's really artistic, and something like, you know, and also he dresses up really well, fashion-y, styly. Oh my god, is fashion-y even a word? But anyway, I would be recommending him The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. Or I can even recommend him Miss Peregrine's from Home of the Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs because of the cool photographs, but I haven't read Miss Peregrine's yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As mentioned, this isn't sponsored. I just want to share to you my love for 17, K-pop, and how I can fuse it with books. So that's why I created this video. But I'll be sharing to you guys the upcoming concert here in Manila, Ideal Cut Live in Manila by 17 at SMO Arena in Pasay City. That's going to be on September 29. That's a Saturday. So, too bad I can't come this year, but I hope you folks gonna enjoy it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon somewhere down there to keep yourselves posted about my videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Unleash the reader in you. Bye, y'all.